All right, hello, Brad here. We're going to try to do something different today. I'm actually on the road. This lovely scenery behind me is a hotel in Troy, Alabama, on the way down to buy some stuff in Florida. And that got me to thinking about the process I used to get here and searching on Facebook Marketplace for Hobie Cat stuff. So I thought we'd have a little fun together looking at Facebook Marketplace listings for various Hobie Cats. And hopefully it'll be educational and entertaining. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's search 500 miles from Atlanta. Search term Hobie 16. I think to make it interesting, I'm going to sort this by highest first. Let's see, first Hobie 16. Here we go. $11,000. I've seen this listing before. I'm a little bit familiar. Let's go ahead and click it and check it out. Let's see, so we can tell this is a modern boat. The boat matches the description. It says it's a 2018 Hobie 16. That appears to be correct. Step one is, do they know what they're selling? You see the years listed wrong constantly. So you have to verify the year with the seller, get a picture of the transom, and decode the serial number to understand what year the boat truly is. Let's read the description here. So Hobie 16 said less than 10 times, includes a trailer. That's always good if you need a trailer. Okay. Yeah, just a bunch of things about the trailer. Sail box, that's a huge plus. Boat cover, that's a good plus. And yeah, a lot of details about the trailer, not a lot of details about the boat. So there's the boat, beautiful Cayman sails. It's a new boat, EPO3 rudders. We can see that from the pictures. This is a fresh boat. I mean, this is what fresh boats look like. This is what they should look like. You pretty much know that going into it, a boat like this is going to be solid unless something really goofy happened to it, which you could hopefully figure out by going and looking at it. The question is $11,000 the right price for this boat? I don't know, maybe. 2018 for 11 grand with a trailer and sailbox and cover. You know, if you bought that new right now, a new boat's 12.7. Trailer is, I mean, used trailers you can get for under 500 bucks. So I think that's a fair assessment. Call it 500. The boxes are pretty expensive. I truly don't know. Let's call it 1,000 for a trailer with a box. And then it comes. The only other thing he pointed out was a cover. Those are a couple $100. So is this a value? Yeah, maybe. It's probably priced correctly. I don't think it's a great deal, but how many 2018s do you see for sale? Not a lot. So if you're into a new boat, yeah, this is what you're going to pay. All right, let's see what else is out here. All right, I'm not going to click any 17s or Prindles or Nacras or anything else today. If this video gets some good traction and you like it, let's say if it gets more than 1,000 views, whatever you mention in the comments, I will go do a Facebook Marketplace search for those boats. Maybe you like this. I think this is a first of a kind. I haven't seen anybody else do this. I don't know why anybody wants to watch somebody else look at Facebook Marketplace, but we're going to test it out and see. Like I said, maybe you learn something. Maybe it'll just be entertaining. Oh, I forgot. Part of the entertainment is sponsored by Stella Artois. We're off of the High Life today. So we're classing it up with a 25-ounce Stella. I think it should be nice. Got a little warmth on it in the car. I guess I could have put it on ice first. So here we go. Now we're talking about already see a mismatch. 2012 16-foot Hobie Cat. Let's see if this is a 2012. Guaranteed no. All right. Number one, photo posted that's a screenshot. Come on. All right. You don't need to post a screenshot. You have the photo. Post the photo. Marked down from $12,000 original price. It is not pristine. Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. Let's get a closer look here. So no way on earth is this a 2012. Number one, the sails are obviously not 2012. Those are vintage 88-ish. You can tell with the stripes on the holes. It's not a 2012. Sorry, seller. It's irrelevant to talk about new boat price when you're dealing with a old boat. Also, this photo was taken a year ago? I mean, that's fine. That's probably the last time they sailed it. You know, this listing doesn't have a lot of meat on it. One photo. All right, what's the description say? It's not pristine. Yep, clean it up. Pontoons. All right, I'm not here to really make fun of these listings, but the terminology is important. These are not called pontoons. They're called hulls. This is a weird listing. This price is way off kilter for this era of a boat. I would just move on, unless you really got a hard on for that style sail color, which, by the way, is the thing I'm going to pick up. So look for those used here coming up soon. Compliments of saleanotherday.com. Probably be on the eBay store soon. All right, what else? Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. 85 Hobie 16 package deal. They're selling the package. All right, so I can tell this matches the vintage. Yellow hull boat. Got the stripe. 85. That stands to reason. Price includes boat, trailer, and 2 sets of sails. Cat tracks. So that's a huge bonus. When a boat comes with cat tracks, that's a real nice bonus. 3 trap harnesses, assorted hardware, Tampa, Florida. So let's click through here. Some nice sails. I think maybe those are called Yellow National. Lots of sailing pictures. Shows you, at least at some point in time, they knew how to rig it and sail it, and it looked correct, by the way. Yep, boat on a trailer. Okay. Things you want to look at in the pictures is the boat complete? Does it have all the items? Mast, sails, a boat, a tramp, rudders, tiller extension, main blocks, jib blocks, lines, rigging, right? Is it there? Can it be set up? Is it ready to sail? This one does look like it. 4,000? I'm not buying it for 4,000. Sorry, moving on. All right, and why? Because it's not a competitive price, so that's why. So same boat, looks like it's listed again. Getaway, that's actually probably a real good price on a getaway, but we're not reviewing getaways today, just 16s. That's a wave. I've seen this thing up for a million years. That's something else to consider. How long has the item been listed, and what time of year is it? You're probably likely to strike a better deal in the fall or winter, and if the boat's been listed for a good amount of time. Chances are at this point they're just going to want to get rid of it and will compromise on their price, sometimes a good bit. All right, now we're talking about a $3,000 93. Yeah, and I recognize this lady from some videos posted. Sad to see her selling her boat. Would be interesting to know if this is truly a 93. So we know that 94 and newer are the modern boats with the integrated crossbars, and we know that this is not that. You can tell from the track, jib track. It's bolted on the crossbar right there, as it is on any Hobie 16 before 1994. Okay, that's it. Just 2 picks. Those look like original EPO rudders. Probably the boat appears to be in good shape, unless that's a hole in the side. That'd be bad, but maybe that's just part of the tree. What else is on here? So boat with sails and a trailer and cat tracks. She's killing it. Solo in the 16 here, trapped out, looking like a boss. Trailer's in amazing shape. Dry storage box, sail tube. I mean, yeah, this is probably a pretty good package for, 3,000 is kind of the upper end of what I would want to pay for a older boat. In good shape, and this is in good shape. So far as I can tell, non-factory sales though. So if that's that would be important for me for racing. Got to have class legal sales, but that looks like a good deal. No big red flags there, so good job. Ooh, passing on the GCAT. Talk about those another time if we meet the views and likes. Let's see here. Now we're getting into so sub 2,500, in my opinion, is where, your typical 80s Hobie 16 should be. 2,500 or below. So we're talking about a mid-80s boat here, likely. I'm going to say early 80s. Looking at the rudders here, we see the not adjustable style upper rudder casting. So this one with the hole right here, this is a fixed pin. So these upper rudder castings are not adjustable. I vastly prefer the adjustable ones. Just lets you tuck the rudders on underneath the boat a little tighter. Everything fits a little tighter. I don't know, it's just better in my opinion. And those didn't come around until about 84 is my understanding. So this is older than that. I'd say that's a huge downside, although the upgrade can be had for maybe $100 to $200 if you can find somebody with them used. Another thing that changes over the years is whether the arms are straight or bent. I prefer the straight arms now that I've had them on several boats, but very small difference. The biggest difference is if you really rake the mast back, the boom will hang low enough to actually hit the tiller crossbar. Kind of crazy. Basic rudders, look, it's a basic boat, 25-20. I don't know. We haven't seen the sails. We have no idea what condition the sails are in. I would want to be asking a lot less for this boat if I was buying or selling it. Moving on, 84 Hobie 16, some beautiful blue sails. I really like that. Cool sail number, especially if that was original from the factory. That's crazy. 11111. I don't think that era matches, so I'm going to have to say that's custom numbering. So 2 picks, old tramp, cool sails. Looks like an 80s vintage boat. Those look like straight tiller arms. Those are EPO rudders. That's a huge plus. Those are definitely adjustable uppers. And yeah, looks solid to me. It's probably not, it's probably intentional here that the mainsail is not hoisted all the way. Since we can't see the top of the mast, I'm not going to ding it. But, you know, when you go sailing, hoist your main all the way. That's probably hoisted all the way. So I don't know, cool looking boat, 2,500. Again, I'd like to be lower, but hey, looks like a deal. What else do we got? Mast bob, highly controversial topic with me. I won't get into it, but I'm not a fan. 82 Hobie 16. All right, so ooh, beautiful cat fever sails, hoisted all the way. Props for that. Trailer with a tube and some other gear mounts. Looks like some cat tracks included. No tramp in this photo, but maybe it was taken off for the gear. Always kept under cover. So they say new bottom job. So that's definitely something to be aware of, is have the holes been repaired in any way? If it's done properly, especially something like a bottom job, I don't get super concerned about that kind of thing. I've done a couple bottom jobs. I've sold boats with bottom jobs. I was clear and transparent to the buyer, and let him inspect it. You want to get down there and really look at it, tap it, look for chips, look for cracks, that kind of thing. And if there's issues, either walk away or come down on price. The best thing you got going for you on Hobie 16s is if you find one and it's not what you want, walk away. There's a lot of them. Find the one you want. Same goes for soft boats. Just walk away. If you're looking at a boat and everything's great except for the holes are super soft, well, just plan on buying another one along with it and merge the two boats. But whatever. I'm not a fan of soft deck repair. Just move on. All right, what do we have here? Ocean Springs, one of my favorite places, 2000. I'm going to go ahead and say that's unlikely. That is, without a doubt, not a 2000. Again, you can tell from the lack of integrated jib tracks. This is an 80s vintage, without a doubt. All right, what else do we got here? Trapped out, real low, looking pro. Got the Carumba sails. I'm going to go ahead and say that main is hoisted all the way. +1 for that. Jib looks tensioned on the luff. Good job on that. 2 pluses going for you, boys. Boat looks clean. Those look like adjustable uppers. So hopefully a late 80s boat, although that doesn't match the vintage for Carumba. Carumba was like 80, 81. And that's fine. Sometimes the sails don't match the boat holes. There's nothing wrong with that inherently. Probably an aftermarket tramp, which is also fine in my book. Looks nice, looks pretty with the blue. Rail rug, not a super fan of the rug, by the way. Prefer the neoprene or EVA foam. So other than the year mismatching, and then you obviously want to confirm what year the holes are. You can tell from the sails, and then go look up on the sail pattern guide the approximate year that the sails came out. Also, the numbering is a rough approximation. There's nothing strict about the numbering. They jump around. Stella break. All right, so 2,500, right? You're going to see a lot of boats at 2,500. It's a round number that people like. Am I going to pay 2,500 for what I would call a otherwise basic boat? No, I'm not. But if it's your first boat and you love it, yeah, go for it. But you know, now we're getting into the bargain territory. So right here, already off the bat, I can tell you this is something I'm interested in. You can see the EPO rudders from the thumbnail. I can tell from the hull stripes and the description this matches an 88, 2,400. So already we're talking about a newer boat with a more desirable feature for 100 less. Now we're talking, right? We're talking some competition. It's a free and open market. Get out there, be willing to travel. So let's take a look here. I'm going to go ahead and make a call here. That main is not hoisted all the way. So is that intentional? I mean, probably not, because they look pretty ready to sail. Main blocks are attached. Probably the downhaul's attached. So hoist those sails all the way, boys and girls. It's not that hard, but you got to get it to the top of the track. So yeah, sorry for that diversion. Sails look cool. I'm not entirely familiar with this pattern. It's a variation of the blue Hawaii pattern. That's curious enough to do a little sidebar lookup here. Hobie 16 sail pattern guide. Search this often. So let's click through here. Looking in the 80s. They claimed it was an 88, which doesn't mean that's when the sails were, by the way. Sails can be older than the boat. So I was thinking it was one of these blue Hawaii patterns. Oh wait, is it this? Look at that. So light blue, white, rainbow, white, light blue. I mean, close, but no white. Also, this 90,000 number, from my experience, that matches with the later 80s. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen that sail pattern before. Oh, no, here it is. I bet it's this. 86 Nationals light blue, or maybe 87 Nationals medium blue? We know it's not dark blue. I mean, it looks pretty light. So this is a good looking boat. Let's see what else. On a trailer, looks nice. Trailer, sailbox, boat, sheets, mast, rudders. It's all there. It's called Claire 2. Don't know what happened to Claire 1. Tramp looks good. Looks aftermarket. It's a nice looking boat. I mean, I'd buy this all day with the sailbox and everything. Cat tracks included, it says, I think. Complete and ready to sail. No soft spots. Good tramp lacing, original sails in good shape. It's got the Lions trap harness included. EVA foam traction for feet. Let's take a look at their foam rail. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of the waffle print. Nice. Main sail halyard. Yeah, sure. Okay. Cat tracks. Miscellaneous our wind indicator. Telescoping tiller. Yeah, so we haven't talked about tiller extensions yet. I don't see it in any of the photos. Oh, there's the cat tracks. So there's a bunch of pictures in here. This is a great listing. Thoroughly illustrates all of the parts. Cat tracks included, 2,400 all day. This is a value. Deal of the week. Calling it now. Stamp it. Unless we find something under 2,400. This is your boat. Only listed a week ago too. So this is new. This is fresh. This is going to move, except for it's fall, turning into late fall. So tough time to sell a boat. Best of luck to the seller if you're a buyer. Yeah, I'd jump on it. All right, got some Prindles in here. Not going to touch that. Here we go. This is definitely like a 70s era Hobie 16. Again with the weird screenshots. Just post a photo. You know, you don't have to take a screenshot from your phone. You just put the photo up. So what do we got here? I said 70s because I had holes like this two-tone color pattern. I don't think they were doing this all the time. Who knows? I don't know. When you don't know the year, read the Sterns. That's what you got to do. So I don't know the year, but I would make a claim this is pre-80s. And the sales are certainly mid-80s, right? That's an 84 sale pattern. We were just looking at it. Blue Hawaii. One of my favorite sale patterns. Again, hoist your beam. Come on, just pull it up there. Just pull it up all the way. Seat the halyard in the little nugget. Seat the nugget in the little hook. You can do it. You can do it. Get it up there. You know, I mean, it's okay. Worth further examination. Compared to a new Hobie at 11.5. Well, I mean, or don't do that, but you know, whatever floats your boat. All right. What else? So we're getting into the real values here now. Let's see if we can get some more low-end boats out here. How are we going to do this? Maybe do low price first. See if it gives us some new results. So now we're into like all the parts and goodies. Check this out. Somebody says they're selling hulls for $100. So I'm guessing it's just the hulls and not the whole boat at this point. 60 each or 100 for both. I mean, if you could get a whole boat on a trailer for $100, I mean, you pretty much can't go wrong with that. You can sell the trailer for $300 and be in the black on that deal. Listed 25 weeks ago. I don't know what's going on with that listing. This is a beauty. Look at this thing. I said I would only do 16s, but 14 is just like a baby 16. So let's take a look. This thing is wasted. So obviously, total trash boat. You see the wrinkles on the sides? These holes are smoked. Obviously, they say it's for decor, right? They got it. They get it. This is not a functioning boat. If you want to rescue this boat and take it sailing, just don't. Just harvest the parts. Put it on some holes that work, because you can find them. Like we just went through like 10 Hobie 16s. There's maybe half that in Hobie 14s out there, maybe a quarter. And yeah, you can put a boat together. You don't have to rescue this one. But what an interesting thing here. Look at this guy. This thing is fucked. Check this out. Cool color combo. Blue holes with white decks. Got no tramp. Got an enormous hole in the top of the port hull here. It says it's a 14, and that checks out. You can tell because the shrouds are connected to the sidebars. And there's no dolphin striker. Two pretty big giveaways for whether you're looking at a 14 or a 16. Also how the bow tang attaches. Because really on their own, it's a little bit hard to tell the 14 from the 16. You almost got to get them side by side to really see what's going on. But if you know where to look for the shroud, the bow tang, and the dolphin striker, or lack thereof, you can tell what's going on. Check out the hole in this hole, though. Dude, wow. $200. Port hull has hole in the top. Yeah. But she floats. Right. Well, yeah. Okay. What does that even mean? Comes with all the rigging, 2 sails not pictured. So maybe this was a 14 turbo. I don't see a furler. Maybe 2 mains. I don't know. For parts, $200 for garbage holes. I mean, these are going straight in the dumpster. It's actually, it's been painted. You can tell the pylons are painted. So this is probably a paint job. That's probably why it looks all effed up and stuff too. But If you needed some of these other parts, you know, I guess this is how you get them. But I don't know. I'm not paying $200 for this. This thing is trash. Sorry, guys. Just dump it. Just dump it. Trying to check out these rudders. Nothing special there. All right, what do we got? Here's a 17 floating in the water. Got a jib. Here's a 16. I've seen this thing online for what feels like years. By the way, it's got a buy it now. That's cool. Ships for $9. All right, John. Ship me your Hobie 16 for $9, please. The trap needs to be replaced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you mean tramp. Easy typo. Not trying to criticize, but maybe that's part of the entertainment. 1968 model. I didn't think they made Hobie 16s in 1968, but I could be wrong about that. Masking boom. All right, guys, I got to move on because there's too many typos in here. I can't handle it. Original buttons. Oh my God, it's like every word is just so close, but so horrendously wrong. Grease the bearings. Oh God. I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want to appear to be making fun of people, but I am. So, yeah. I mean, God. All right. Good luck on your sale there, sir. Got some more pontoons. Pontoons, pontoons, pontoons. Bought these fiberglass pontoons to build a Trick Flats Party Fun Boat. Painted them. Painting them pontoons. Those are some old holes. That was a 14 hole. So you see the bow tang, that is 14 style. And then if you really start to study it, they're a little shallower than 16 holes are. Whack. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass on those too. Sorry. Let's see here. Got any more complete boats? Where's our bargain boats, man? Bargain boats. $350 for a Hobie 16. Probably just that. Probably what you see is what you get. $350. You know, some people are into that. Like I said, like maybe these holes are super solid and you bought that other boat with the totally fucked up hole, even though that was a 14, but let's say it was a 16. Yeah, swap these bad boys on there. Add your $350 to your, what were we looking at? That was like 100 or 200 or something. Boom. Piece it together. Value hunter. Bunch of parts. Here we go. What's this guy doing? Is it just the mast? Mast for Hobie 16. Brand new lines. I was hoping it was a $400 boat with a sail box. Dude, are you kidding? I think this was a guy we saw listed some other stuff. So who knows? Maybe this guy's got some things, man. Reach out to old Simon. See what he's got. There's a 14 for $400. Pretty basic. Those holes look pretty clean. I mean, if it looks clean and it looks not super trashed, it's likely okay. But get on there, give them a little press, right? Give them the old stiffness test. More 14s. Oh, this guy's by me. I've seen this boat for sale for a while. This sale is seen better days. But he needs it gone 11 weeks ago. I bet this guy would sell this thing cheap. Main and a jib, no trapeze wires or tiller handle. Has a couple spots that need to be repaired on the main. A lot of things going for you here. Real wacky looking trailer, but no blatant typos. We're not calling anything pontoons. $500. Ooh, what do we got here? Is this the Diamond in the Rough award? It might be. We got the got the cooler rack. Got one for sale on eBay right now. Saleanotherday.com. Check it out. Even includes a Playmate cooler to fit in there. But for not much more than my listing, you can buy this whole boat. There you go. Boy, this thing is filthy. Wow, sails are clean. Clean AF. I think this is what you call the light blue, dark blue pattern. Let's see if we find those on the pattern guide. Not blue streak. Light blue, dark blue. Which is well older pattern than that number. Maybe it's a reissue. You know, you never know, man. I don't know. They made a lot of these boats. Who knows what they had going on back then? Cranking out 100 a week, 100 a day probably. Keels of both hulls are opened up quite a bit. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like a big bottom job. Oh yeah, here you go, boys. Here's your bottom job award of the day. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and take a look at those hulls. Ooh wee. Is that okay? So that's the bottom. There's the. Oh Jesus. What was this thing? Drug on the highway? Wow, that is fucked. Is that the front? Yeah, that's the front, dude. So number one, you should never have wear like that naturally on a Hobie 16, right? This isn't from being drug in the sand. This is from falling off on the fucking highway or something. That is brutal. Brutal. Is it repairable? Yeah, of course. It's fiberglass. Yeah, lay it up, fix it. The hard part is making it look good with the gel coat. I can patch a hole like nobody's business. Ferret, ooh, it'll be looking good. But the gel coat, not your guy. Not your guy, buddy. Holy shit, this side's even worse. Oh my God, how does that even happen? Wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. That is so gnarly. Now this is more like your normal, but well, no, there's nothing normal about this. That's insane. You could put your whole arm in there. I fixed an enormous bottom job before, but it was only about big enough for a finger. That you could put your hand through. That's nuts. That's insane. I cannot believe the state of those bottoms. Oh my God. But again, you know, I don't know. Am I saying you should get this and fix it? Yeah, not ideally. Just keep looking for something that doesn't have a fucking hole in the bottom of it, right? I mean, this is what I'm saying. There's supply out there, okay? There's a supply. So just look around. Be willing to drive. And if you got to repair it, you know, repair it. But just realize what you're doing, where you're investing your time. All right, what do we got here? $600 16. This one doesn't appear to have any holes in the bottom. We got adjustable upper rudder castings. We got a comp tip. We got some, ooh, okay. This is either generator or tsunami, I think. Let's look this one up. The sail pattern kind of confuses me. We're talking about down here. Is that tidal wave? Oops, don't need that guy anymore. So we got the pink, the blue, the aqua. Pink, blue, aqua. Yep, tidal wave. Cool. I said generator and tsunami. Are those even sail colors? I might be making stuff up. Oh, generator's way different. Tsunami. I think I had a tsunami boat once. Oh, well, doesn't matter. You guys don't care. That's tsunami. You know what? I had a tidal wave. I'm an idiot. I can't remember. Yeah, this is a deal. This is the deal. Brad's deal of the week right here, $600. We got okay looking sails. We didn't see the main, but the jib looks fine. Looks used. Looks well used. It's going to be a little full and stretchy. It's on a trailer that looks not destroyed. We got a comp tip mast. Yeah, this is a fine boat. Clean this thing up. This is gold. This is what I'm talking about. This is the deal. This is what you want. You want the deal. So get in touch with Charles Dutch and make it happen. This thing, maybe it was just listed, I don't know, but it already had a price drop. So I'd cash in on that. Beaufort, South Carolina, get on it. Versus this guy. Same price, 600 bucks, claims to be an 84. Oh yeah, I talked to this guy. I might go look at this weekend. So we, you know, you don't know until you go look at it. Got a deck, what do you call them? A deck lid, deck port here. That's usually not a great sign, so I would prefer to buy a boat without that installed, in my opinion. But what really interested me were these sails. This sail pattern, I think it's called 84 Summer Games. Yeah, right there, Summer Games 84 Nationals. I think that's real neat. I like it a lot. I don't know if I $600 like it, but it's cool looking. I'm not sure if these holes match, and they kind of look like they've been painted to me. Not a big fan of painting holes. Like I said, I would just prefer to find some that don't need painting. That's my attitude about this. All right, let's look at a few more, and then we're going to call it wraps. This has probably gone on way too long. I'll have to edit this down. Allegedly a 99. A lot of interesting stuff going on in this picture. Let's break it down. Is this a 99 number 1? We need a close-up of the crossbar. So no, it's not a 99. I can see the jib track right there. We can see a non-comptip mast. Maybe it includes this rug though. That would make it worth it. With no trailer. It's a weird way to say it. But it does have a sail box thrown on top of it. Yeah, dude. This looks like a super hot mess. Sails are included. I guess they're in the box, maybe? You know, I don't know. If you want to sell it, probably like, you know, lay them out. Make it look nice. But maybe that's why it's going to be a bargain for somebody. I don't know. Go check it out and see. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm just intrigued. It's such a mystery here. Why? Why? We already saw this listed twice. All right, last one. Let's pick one more. Let's pick one more. All right, let's look at this guy. I really like orange holes. I also really like orange crush sails. I'd really like to find the gray gel coat with the orange crush. Man, that would be sick. We got a $700 Hobie 16. Wait a second. We got an Ohio hole over here. Ohio. And we got a Florida hole over here. It's bilingual. Probably had a bottom job, which can be okay. Is this a sail box? Got a sail box on the trailer. This could have something in it. Yeah, so anyway, there's my marketplace how-to. Hopefully there were some informative tips in there. I don't know. Maybe it was just me talking hot garbage for however long I've been talking. Let me know in the comments what you're wanting to see next. I'm happy to help you out individually with looking over pictures of a boat. All I can do is tell you my opinion. I have lots of them. Doesn't make them right or valuable. You have opinions too. What does matter are facts. Things like what year the boat is, what's included with it, what the price is. So understand what you're buying, understand what you're selling. Use the terminology, look up the owner's manual if you don't know what things are called, and use the words in there. Rig your boats correctly. There's lots of help online. I'm sounding pretty preachy right now, but hey, do your thing. Get on Marketplace, look for a deal, and see what you can find.